Hi friends, Kristine McKinley here with the Real Estate Chicks. I am your expert for Winter Park, Maitland, and Seminole County. Today we're going to go over some Maitland and Winter Park school zones. I'm getting a lot of questions, especially we are now officially in July. Holy cow. And there's a lot of people moving into the area. There's a lot of inventory right now, and school zones are a hot topic. So let's kind of get into it. If you have any very specific questions about schools, school zones, areas, in all of this, please just message me directly. This is going to be a little bit high level. If you are moving from out of state, this is going to be a fantastic video to kind of get you started with the schools and the school zones that maybe you're looking for alongside your research. Okay, so right now I'm going to start with Maitland. If you have done any research on Maitland, Winter Park, schools, you have definitely heard about the perks of Maitland, Winter Park, and you're probably wondering, how are the schools? If you are really looking into schools, you've definitely done some research on the Dommerich neighborhood, as everyone really loves the Dommerich neighborhood, especially whenever they are getting their kids into public schools. There are fantastic private schools, which we can also dig into, but I am going to go over the public school options today. Okay. So right here, this highlighted in orange area is Maitland. Maitland goes over, this is Orlando Avenue right here. And then right here is I-4, which I-4 connects you from Daytona Beach all the way to Tampa. This is a huge interstate, whatever, express lanes. This is like a 5-lane highway. This is going to get you everywhere. So this is really important to be near if you're traveling a lot. And then this is also a huge road that just cuts right through the middle of Maitland. We have some really beautiful parks right through here, some really beautiful lakes right through here. Maitland is absolutely stunning, and I can take you guys for a little bit of a tour a little later. So let's talk about school zones, right? So Maitland has fantastic public schools. So let's start with our elementary school. And I'm going to go, again, just public schools here. So this is Dommerich Elementary. If you have done any research on school zones in Maitland, you are going to hear about the Dommerich neighborhood itself. And the elementary school is right inside of the neighborhood. So I'm going to hit search this area. So this is everyone that is zoned for Dommerich Elementary. This area here is called Dommerich. This is a fantastic neighborhood. It was just the 4th of July this past weekend, and there were kids everywhere having the best times ever. The neighborhood is just so family friendly and very centered around young kids and everyone having a good time. There's beautiful, fantastic parks, like I said earlier, and it really crosses over Lake Maitland and into this area here. But if you are focused on school zones, this Dommerich neighborhood is going to be it for you, and I'll tell you why. So here's the elementary school, right? I'm going to go ahead and click the middle school. Boom, the middle school is right next to it. So these are both A and B schools. These are absolutely fantastic areas and neighborhoods. And the houses are also beautiful. These lots are gorgeous. Let me see what happens if I click this. Okay, so these are some recently closed. I can go through some houses also that are maybe active on the market. Yeah, we have like mega millions. Okay, this house was on a canal, so that's why it is specifically almost $4 million. But you can just see that these houses, they're ranch style houses. Some of them have had the garages converted. You know, this one's almost $1 million, not even 2,700 square feet. So this is a very popular part of town because of the school zones. Now, as far as high schools, I'm going to hit apply here. As far as high schools are concerned, so this is that Derbyshire is the road. This is that Dommerich neighborhood. Out here, we're going to have Winter Park High. So Winter Park High encapsulates this Dommerich neighborhood, but look, it goes all through Winter Park. So this is a huge high school. This is also a very popular option for parents who are in Winter Park and Maitland. Again, it does not cover all of Maitland. It really covers this Dommerich area. So when you live in Dommerich, you've got the Dommerich Elementary School, you have Maitland Middle, and you have Winter Park High School. And then Winter Park High School, if you are living in Baldwin Park, or if Baldwin Park is an area that you're interested in, or even this Audubon Park area, you are going to be zoned for this Winter Park High. So this is, Winter Park proper. So where we were just looking, here's Maitland right here. So Maitland is just a little bit north of Winter Park. And we are going to let's go to the elementary schools here. So we have a lot of options. I'm going to go in right here. We're going to have Lakemont Elementary School. And that is a absolutely fantastic elementary school. A lot of people absolutely love this. I hear great things about this elementary school. We're going to have Brookshire Elementary. So see, I just have the capability of, if you're interested, if you give me a list and you're like, Kristine, I want this elementary, this middle, and this high school, I can show you the specific part in a map that you want to be zoned for. And if you are doing searches on Zillow, and again, you're moving in from out of state and you are seeing other elementary schools pop up, it is because those are technically Winter Park, but it is the zip code that is 32792, which is technically Seminole County. So that is going to be this Aloma area and Goldenrod area. Those do have a Winter Park address, but they don't have a Winter Park proper zip code. So those are going to be a separate area. And that is where, if you are looking for an agent to really help you, I work Seminole County and Winter Park, and I can help you decipher the difference. So this Maitland Middle is going to take over some of this Winter Park area. So some of Winter Park proper is going to be headed to Maitland Middle, and some of it is going to be headed to Glen Ridge Middle. Now let's go to high school. And again, these are just public high schools. So right here, we are going to be hit with Winter Park High. All of Winter Park proper is going to go to Winter Park High School. So Winter Park High School is like a funnel for Winter Park, Baldwin Park, Audubon Park, and Maitland. And then you also get some of this over here, some of this area. I'm going to hit search area. Some of this is that unincorporated Winter Park. Unincorporated Seminole County. So all of this is going to have, yes, a Winter Park address, but it's going to be a different zip code. So as you can see, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of moving parts, and that is just the public schools. The private schools are absolutely fantastic. We have Orangewood, which is in Maitland. We have Park Maitland, which is obviously in Maitland. We have so many fantastic options. Maybe I will do a separate video on that just so that you can see. But of course you can live in Arkansas and you can go to a private Florida high school. For public schools, of course, you do have to live in the school zones. So let me know if you have any questions on Winter Park school zones, Maitland school zones, Baldwin Park school zones. I am your girl.